There is a silent war happening right now on your data, your decisions, your rights. It is not being fought with tanks or bombs, but with lines of code, secretive databases, and corporate handshakes behind closed doors. While most of the country scrolls, swipes, and sleeps, a sprawling techno-authoritarian infrastructure is taking shape in the heart of the so-called free world. Palantir, the data giant fueled by billionaire Peter Thiel, is now embedded deep inside the machinery of government, sucking in information from across federal agencies to build predictive systems that claim to know you before you even speak. Elon Musk, yes, the same man launching rockets and memes, has installed unvetted operatives inside sensitive government systems under the banner of efficiency. They have access to social security, tax records, and health data, with no clear oversight, no security clearances, and no public accountability. What we are witnessing is not innovation, it is invasion. And unless we act, it will define the next century. Before we go any deeper, take a second and subscribe to this channel. This work takes time, research, and guts. And if you're with us, we need you here every step of the way. Now let's be crystal clear. There are currently no federal laws in the United States that protect your privacy from artificial intelligence. None. Zero. Nothing prevents companies or government agencies from merging your personal data with AI systems that make life-altering decisions about your mortgage, your job, even your freedom. And it gets worse. A proposed federal bill would ban states from creating any AI regulations for the next 10 years. That is not a pause. It is a tech industry wish list wrapped in the flag. It would hand Silicon Valley a blank check, carved from your civil liberties. So while tech CEOs preach libertarianism on podcasts, their companies are building surveillance systems so centralized and opaque that even Orwell would be impressed. Meanwhile, across the Atlantic, countries like Germany, still haunted by the ghosts of fascism and communism, enforce strict privacy laws, remembering what happens when the state watches everything. In the United States, we act like COINTELPRO and MKUltra never happened. We forget that our own government ran secret operations to spy on civil rights leaders, drug test prisoners without consent, and surveil political dissidents. And now, with modern tools 1,000 times more powerful, we're walking straight into it again. But this time, with smart speakers and GPS tracking. Generative AI systems like the one you're listening to right now are fallible. They hallucinate, fabricate, and misfire. Yet these same flawed systems are being trained on your data and used to power tools that determine access to public services, housing, and legal aid. And the worst part? These systems are black boxes. You cannot appeal their decisions. You cannot even see how they were made. One day you might be denied food assistance or flagged as a threat by an algorithm. And no one, not a human being, not a judge, not even a tech support agent, will be able to explain why. But here's the truth. This future is not inevitable. It is being built, not by fate, but by choice. By unethical deals, deregulation, and a public kept too distracted or too powerless to resist. That's why Carol Cadwalader and others are ringing the alarm now. Because there is still time to fight back. Through lawsuits, investigative journalism, local legislation, and community action, we can shut down the partnerships that fuel this dystopia. But it starts with awareness, with refusing to normalize the abnormal, with reclaiming our data, our rights, our future. So start small, start today, ask questions, delete unnecessary apps, think twice before uploading that baby photo to the cloud. Talk to your neighbors, write to your representatives. Refuse the idea that this is just how things have to be. And if this shook you even a little, then hit that like button, share this with someone who still believes in democracy, and subscribe to this channel. The fight isn't over. It's just beginning.